In the beginning, before all of this and before all of that, there were three brothers. There was Brahma, the creator, with a long white beard. There was a Vishnu, the protector, with bright blue skin. And Shiva, the destroyer, with thick black wild matted hair. Brahma, the creator, set to work. He formed a world made of fire, water, earth and air. He gave all the elements a guardian god. There was the sun god, the wind god, the river god. These gods needed a leader, a king, and so he created Indra, the thunder god, the king of the gods. And when it was all done, Brahma stepped back to admire his perfect creation. But he saw that it was not perfect at all, because the sun blazed too hot. The wind was wild, uncontrolled, and the river flowed too fast and broke its banks, flooding the earth. Brahma saw, on the mountain top, riding on a white gleaming elephant, was a black gleaming god. Indra, the thunder god, Indra, the king of the gods. He was hurling thunderbolts and lightning spears that exploded across the skies. Woo! He cried out to the elements, sun, burn hotter, wind, blow wilder, river, flow faster. And they did. And this was not what Brahma had intended. Something must be done. From high up on his elephant, on that mountain top, Indra looked down and saw a small, crooked old man climbing up the mountainside. Out of my way, old man! Can't you see I'm busy? I have brought you a gift. Well, if it's not a thunderbolt, then I'm not interested. Put this little yellow flower between your teeth and you will dance like never before. Why would I want to dance? I'm the king of the gods. Even the king of the gods must show the world he's willing to let go and dance. Indra reached down, grabbed the little yellow flower from the old man's hands, flicked it up into the air, where the trunk of the elephant reached up and... And as the elephant chewed that little yellow flower, his feet began to dance. And as the elephant reared and danced and span, the Indra, the thunder god, held on tight. You like dancing, old man? Woo! Then you should join us, he cried. He nudged the elephant's ears. The elephant stepped forward. The elephant lifted up the old man with his tusks, flung him up into the air and let him fall onto the ground. And up again and down and whee! Whee! At last, the old man was crushed under the elephant's great dancing feet. And the elephant stepped back, laid down exhausted as the flower power wore off. Indra jumped down and looked at the old man. Nothing but a pile of broken bones and torn skin has served him right. But But the broken bones were reassembling, the torn skin was healing, and the old man stood and grew and grew and grew and grew, and suddenly there was a great hovering lotus flower, and sitting in that lotus flower, calmly rolling prayer beads between his fingers, his long beard as white as a swan, Brahma, the great creator. Oh, Lord, I did not know that it was you. Oh, please forgive me for my rudeness. It would seem, Indra, king of the gods, that you like a little destruction. You like a little chaos. Well, I like to play too. You have seen one side of my creation, and now you will see the other. You are a fool. You will learn the meaning of consequence. And with that, the lotus flower vanished. A single petal fluttered down, and when it touched the ground, the world changed. The sun lost its shine, and the world turned dark and cold. The wind lost its strength, the air became stale and dry. The river lost its flow, and the earth turned parched and thirsty. No matter how much Indra begged and pleaded, he was met with nothing but silence. Finally, the sun god, wearing faded yellow robes, exhausted from trying to shine, stumbled down from the sky, and so did the wind god. In tattered blue coats, he was coughing and spluttering like a sickly child, and then the river goddess too, green-faced and thin and wrinkled. They gathered in a huddle around Indra, and the river goddess said, "You, Indra, are our leader. You are our king. You got us into this mess, now you get us out of it." "Of course," said Indra. "I am your leader. I am your king. And I know that all we need right now is a really good plan." Just behind their little huddle, a blue-skinned boy had appeared. Yes, a boy with bright blue skin. And this boy was beckoning to them. And so, with no plan, with nothing else to do, they followed this blue-skinned boy. They followed him down the mountainside. They followed him across the plains. They walked and they walked, and they did not stop until they reached the end of the land and the beginning of the great, vast ocean. But this ocean was not blue. It was white. This ocean was not water. It was milk. A vast, abundant ocean of milk. The blue boy spoke. "Churn the milk until it's thick, and all your problems will unstick. Mix and mix till smooth as ghee, your heart's desires will come to be." And so, with no other plan, Indra set to work. He found a stick. He put it into the ocean of milk, and he began to stir, and he began to churn, he began to mix and mix and mix, but it was no good because his stick was so short and the ocean was so big. No, he needed something bigger. Maybe a tree. Yes. No, maybe a mountain. A mountain, of course. His mountain. That would do nicely. And so the gods tried to lift Indra's mountain, but they were too weak. They were too feeble. They couldn't manage it. The blue boy spoke again.
Those who are strong will help you along.
But there's no one left in this world with any strength, said Indra.
In this world, no, but down below.
Down below? No, said Indra. My job as king of the gods is to protect this world from those that live down below. My job is to make sure that they stay down below. But then he watched as the blue-skinned boy just shrugged and turned and walked away. Wait. Oh, I suppose this is all part of my punishment. Fine. And just show me where to find them. And so the blue-skinned boy led Indra back across the plains, and they walked until they reached a great big rock, a huge round boulder. And Indra set to work, pushing and heaving and shoving it with all of his might until finally the boulder rolled, revealing a great gaping wound in the earth, a dark, huge hole. Oh well, thought Indra, at least when all of this is done, I can just put the boulder back and we'll be all back to normal. And then watched as the boulder disintegrated into a huge pile of sand.
Deep down, in the sweaty soil of the underworld, bloodshot eyes opened, mouths peeled wide and yawned, filling the air with the stench of rotten flesh. Heaving, sweaty limbs untangled, claws scraped against the earth. Those that had been asleep since the beginning of time now awoke, and they oozed from the hole, snorting and belching and farting and groaning and moaning. They spilled out across the earth,